I mentioned what some of the former president had to say outside of court today about the alleged hush money payments at the heart of the case. I just want to play a clip of that.
I was paying a lawyer and marked it down as a legal expense. Some accountant, I didn't know, marked it down as a legal expense. That's exactly what it was. And you've been indicted over that?
So that
Is
was
that incriminating?
yeah, so that was an interesting statement. I don't think we should overstate how incriminating it was. I mean, his name, he signed some of the checks to Michael Cohen reimbursing him for these fees. When he started to say, I marked it down as legal expenses, my ears perked up because it's been a little bit unclear exactly how the state is going to prove that Trump falsified the records because many of these entries may have been made by the accountants for the Trump organization. And Cohen is apparently going to testify that Trump was part of the scheme to falsify. It seemed there that Trump was saying that he marked it down as legal expenses, and then it seemed like he caught himself and said the accountants marked it down. So he may still argue that he was essentially relying on the advice of the accountants, or the accountants entirely on their own were marking it down as legal expenses.
But remember, the whole case is about the falsification of these business records. And, Trump has potentially the argument, look, I run a multi-billion-dollar company. I don't know how the accountants, how the bookkeepers record things. That's going to be a big issue in the case. How is the government going to prove that Trump knew and initiated, or at least supported, the idea that these payoffs were recorded as legal fees? He said, mark them down. Now, as Jessica said, he sort of caught himself, but that video could be played before the jury, no question.
Alan, I'm wondering, there was a juror who said that they were sort of found Trump fascinating.